Hello and welcome to SDN Tech Forum. Today we are going to talk about a product and a technology which you can use at home, or if you are a small office owner, you can use this product. All right. The product what we are talking is network attached storage, and I am not promoting any particular vendor. We are just using. I'm going to show you something which I use at home. All right. Before we uh, go and understand what is NAS, right? We need to understand why NAS. So, as you can see, the number of smartphones or smart devices like your smartphones, laptop, tablet is just increasing, right? And if you're a family, you have variety of devices, and many vendors like Apple, Amazon, they sell you the backup facility, the cloud backup facility. For that they can charge you monthly or annually, right? But with growing number of devices, with a large family, these, if you sum up everything, this can be really expensive pretty soon, right? So what is the alternative? Inexpensive way, I'm going to show you how to use NAS at home, right? So basically, in SDN Tech Forum, what we do, we understand the technology and then go to demo. This time around, I'm going to do it differently. So I'm going to show you the product first and then understand the technology. So let me play a quick demo. So this is the product actually, WD My Cloud. As you can see, this is a very nice small form factor. It fits in your palm actually. And this is from WD My Cloud. On the back side, you can see there is a USB port. There is a power cable, yeah, an RJ45 connector for your LAN. And this whole what you're seeing is actually if you have to anytime factory reset it. And then you have a lock extension as well. All right. So this can easily fit into your closet. And if it is powered on, you will see the lights are blinking. Okay. So very nice, very quiet machine. I'm using it for some time, and I thought, okay, it may benefit you guys also, and or other people. That's why I'm planning to make a video. But the focus is not just promoting the product, but the use of the product, and try to understand the technology. So with that, let's go and understand the technology here. Okay. So network attached storage, as name implies, right? It's a data storage device that connects to and is accessed through network. Unlike your direct access attached storage, like your laptop, it has a direct attached storage, or your PC, it has a direct attached storage of local NVMe. But this is a network attached. That means it can be shared among multiple devices. Okay. So a NAS system is a storage device connected to a network that allows storage and retrieval of data from a centralized location. In this case, maybe a UI or a FTP protocol server. For authorized network user, obviously it's also safe. That means you can create user and authorize on only those users can retrieve or save data, upload data to this device. NAS systems are flexible, scale out, meaning that you, as you need additional storage, you really do not need to like copy data from a, if you are using one TV and you want additional storage, you can actually scale out. That means you can add another one with a larger one. So there is a migration path. Need for NAS, as we discussed earlier, right? Cloud backup can get expensive really soon. And if you are a small office owner, it's serve as a private cloud for you. NAS is actually very intelligent, and that's what we are going to discuss in next slide. So there are some protocol supports like UPnP, plug and play, and DLNA that allow you to do remote access, self-configuring, and media streaming automatically. Just plug and play, and we will understand about these protocols, right? Anywhere, anytime access. Lot of vendor now provide you in a cloud-based access, which I'm going to show you, so that you can access your network attached storage while you are on travel, you are in hotel, or you're traveling abroad. You can still access your storage. Okay. How NAS is different from USB or HDD, right? So you may be thinking that, okay, fine, I can buy a cheap USB USB flash drive, or maybe this kind of like storage, right? But why it is different? Why NAS is different? NAS is different because it's not just a dumb storage. It has intelligence inbuilt, and it has a CPU, small CPU, which can process your request. It has a operating system, lightweight operating system, and it's a highly available storage. That means inside the casing, what you have seen in my earlier demo, there are multiple disks, 3.5-inch disc is right, and they are running some sort of like high availability inside that. Of course, it's one single box, so if that got damaged, you lose your data. But within that box, there are some certain redundancy available. So we will see how you can actually get redundancy for your NAS as well, right? And obviously, it connects to network. That's how it is different. So it's an intelligent storage. What protocol it supports? It supports at home user or enterprise level. You will see that SMB, server message block, it is very popular, and pretty much all the NAS devices they support SMB, and SMB is supported for Windows, Mac, Linux. Then you have AFPS, Apple Filing Protocol. AFP actually, um, it should not be AFPS. So this was a file sharing protocol discovered or invented by Apple, and it was supported only for Apple products. So if you have a MacBook and you are doing time machine backup, it uses AFP. Okay. NFS is network file system. Mostly it was primarily used in Linux, but now it Windows and Mac also supports NFS. All right. So I'll let you read more about this. We are not going into the dive deep into the protocols. Okay. And demo time. So I have shown you the device itself, and now let's go and power up our device. Okay. So I'm going to play this video, and in this video, what we are going to do, we are going to uh, power up the device, and I'm intercepting the LAN cable. That means I'm checking what when NAS gets powered up, what kind of protocols or what kind of messages it sent to the router, or when you try to access it from the outside world, what happened. And for that, I'm using this inexpensive tap, and I'm intercepting the LAN cable. All right. So let's get started on demo here. I hope things are clear, and I'm going to just speed it up a little bit. So one end of the tap is connected to my MacBook, and I'm capturing traffic on that interface, right? And I just powered up my NAS, and this is the switch where it is connected. So I'm just waiting to for that port to show up. Okay. Once that port shows up, that means NAS is online. That should be on port 1110. All right, and the IP address should be 192.168.1.139 because it was up earlier, and uh, that's the IP address it got from DSCP. So I'm hoping that it will get the same IP address. As you can see, 1110 is now up at 100 Mbps speed. Okay. Because I'm using an extension, that's why it's 100 Mbps. Otherwise, it is fully capable of doing 1 GB negotiation. Okay, so it's taking a bit time here to show up the ARP because I'm checking on switch. But uh, I already started seeing data on my wireless NIC, Wireshark NIC, which is connected to my MacBook. Okay. All right. Let's. Yes, you as you saw, 139 is now available. And now let's go back to the Wireshark Capture. Here you can see um, as it comes up, it started sending data, like not sending data, but it started sending announce its availability to the network, right? And informing router that, hey, can you create a UPnP rule for me, or can you do a net port forwarding for me, and all those things, right? So that communication started happening. And as you can see, I can use the IP address, what IP address it has received. I can just use that IP address on my local browser to get to the UI interface of it. And UI is primarily used for management, right? If you want to access any data, you have to use it via FTP or SFTP. Okay. And all the providers, they actually provide you a nice apps like WD My Cloud. It has a nice app which you can install it on your iPhone or MacBook, and that app let you backup data automatically whenever you are in the same Wi-Fi connection. So everything is like automated behind the scene. You do not have to like initiate a FTP connection and transfer. Okay. This is the UI, and again, this is a username password protected. That means you have to create the user first, and then only you can log in. Okay, I have created my user, and as you log in, you can see a nice. It will present a nice layout of like everything, how many users you have, what is the capacity look like, what is the device status, and all those things. And we will quickly touch base upon the different variations, right? So as you can see, share, you can create share, public, private. This is how you are going to set up the users on home page. Again, everything quick nice summary. If you go to setting, there are multiple tabs. So in network, you can say that, okay, I want SSH, I want FTP, and all those things you can enable here. Media, DLNA media server. If you want to stream media content from this um, server, you can enable that, and we will understand that. You can also update the firmwares because it has an operating system on it. All right, cloud access. So WD My Cloud, it give you a cloud access account, so that when you are not in the home environment, you can still access your um, NAS server, given it should be online in the home environment. It should be powered on. Okay. This is how you set up the shares. So you can have uh, a private share or public share, or you can send a link so that your extended family can also see your folders, or you can see you can share resources with them. Okay. And this is where you can shut down, reboot, and power up devices. Safe point is like a cloning. So this is where I mentioned that you can have redundancy for your NAS. That means you can buy additional model and have one-to-one cloning between them for high availability. And since these are not very expensive devices, there are variation, but for home it is not very expensive. So you can buy two if you want. Yes. And this is how you can see all the protocols here. It basically, when it comes online, it announce broadcast its presence as a broadcast announcement, and try to get a DHCP IP address via DHCP. So you can see discover and request messages. Then obviously I try to access it via UI. So there is a DNS request going on, and HTTP and TLS and underlying TLS communication. Okay. So we will look into Wireshark again live. Okay. So this is how about the video. What else? So you can access it via, if you are in the home environment or the same LAN environment, you can access it by using IP address. If you are remote, then what you can do, all the vendor, most of the vendors, they allow you this facility. In this case, my cloud, WD My Cloud, let you access your device remotely. And for that, what you have to do, you have to create an online account first. Once you create an online account, you can come here and select your model type. Right now, they are in process of shipping a new cloud OS 5. My device is a little old. It doesn't support OS 5. So I'm saying that I do not want to update. Sign into my cloud via OS 3. Okay. And here, you have created your user account previously, email address and password. You can sign in and you can access your device remotely, even if you are not in the same LAN. Okay. So these are the two ways you can access your device. Now, we talk about a couple of protocols, right? So DLNA, I really quickly want to touch base upon that. What is DLNA? DLNA is a media streaming protocol. Is Digital Living Network Alliances, or DLNA certified. That means all your TV, PCs, and other media devices, they are DLNA certified. Just like Wi-Fi Alliance, DLNA is also a standard. So that if your NAS storage and your TV, they both support DLNA, then what you can do, you can stream media. You can stream media directly on TV, uh, for which media files are stored in network attached storage. So this is something you can do directly from TV. Okay. What UPnP? So you know that port forwarding is generally, it is available on router. So that means port forwarding, if you are playing Xbox or this kind of network attached storage, if someone want to access that from outside, right? So router need to have this natting rule available, or port forwarding rule available, and that has been done automatically. And this is this happen using port 5351. Okay, NAT port mapping protocol. So let's look at the live Wireshark capture. Let me bring that capture directly. So basically, what happens? When NAS comes online, it send it announces or send a request to router that, hey, can you create a port forwarding rule for me for external address? And that's how the PNP UPnP works. Based on that request, router acknowledge and it create a port mapping, so that when you try to access the NAS server from outside world, it will hit that external IP address, and router knows which port to forward, and media or content will be served. So this is all about uh, network access storage. If you find it useful, you can buy one for yourself, and I hope you can cut down on your backup expenses. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in